Hello, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunn. Supportive Oracle cards. Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman. Illustrated by Gretchen Reisch-Baskin. I believe that's how you say that. And that way, if you want to find them and stuff they do, you can find them in the stuff they do. Alright, we already got secrets. Seriously? Like, there's two face-down cards, and I'm like, we already got secrets. We already got secrets. I guess we'll see. Your cards are good. Like, they're good, but, like, this ending... This might be an actual ending. It feels strange to me. Okay. Starting off, Six of Pentacles. The Hermit card is hidden right back behind it. And then the Eight of Wands. All this together, I feel like there's been a lot of thought and planning in something coming forward. But with it hidden behind the Six of Pentacles, like it was almost completely hidden to me. It's kind of like all the thought, even though it balances and things work out, it's almost like it's hidden. Somebody's putting in a lot of mental effort, and it might be you. It might be you. But the thing is, what I'm seeing on your side is you got service plus vanity, and it's kind of like, if I'm just feeling these two cards together, it's kind of like, I feel like I'm holding everybody up all on my own. I feel like I'm Atlas, like the god Atlas who holds the world up on his shoulders. It feels like that. It's kind of like I'm holding the whole thing up on my own, and it's annoying. It's kind of like, without me, you'll fall flat on your face. It kind of feels like that. Now, I don't know if that's going to hit for you, or if it's just kind of like the other side. It could be the flip side for you, like somebody is acting like that, and you don't like it, and it's annoying you, and it's getting under your skin. So it could be not that you feel that way, but you're observing somebody else with that attitude, and you're just kind of like, really? Like, you're not that special. Calm down. That's the energy. This is supposed to define this, because there's a lot going in here that people don't realize what's happening. And either you or somebody else is putting in a lot of effort to make this moment happen, and it comes in really fast. It's very quick, a lot going on. It does seem to work out well, but then I feel like the jig is up at some point, because even if you're not the person planning it, you realize that this wouldn't work out that well unless somebody did. Somebody put the effort in to make this work out, and whatever way it's hitting, it's kind of like, this is obvious. This has to be obvious that this would not work out this well unless somebody put in the effort to make sure it would. And it's just kind of like, okay, this is working out. People should realize that there was a plan there. Somebody planned that out. Here's the secret. Recovery and isolation. Recovery from isolation. That could be a thing. Somebody's trying to bring something back into light, back into its strength. Somebody's trying to revitalize a situation and try to bring something back, but they're being very covert with it, because this is the face down. That's the back of these cards. They're trying to see if there's a way they can make this happen. I feel like somebody else has a plan. Even if you had a plan, somebody else also has their own plan. And the balance is, again, I feel like you're figuring it out. Even if you had your own plan going into this, somebody else also has one, and it might be countering some of the things you're doing. And you're trying to be like, wait a minute, the moon card's telling me, no, somebody's doing something here. Somebody knows what they're doing. This is working out a certain way for a reason. And this is hidden. Somebody's trying to recover something, and they're trying to stay hidden. The isolation is like they don't want people to know that they're pulling some strings. So even if, again, even if you had your own plan, somebody else has one as well, and you're figuring it out. Like, somebody's doing something here, because this should work like that when I do this. When I do A plus B, it should equal C. I'm doing A plus B, and I'm getting J. How did that happen? What is going on? Somebody's doing something, because it's working out. Because when we do that, it still works out. What's the deal? You've got these two cards on your side. Bittersweet, and the kind of like, it's working. this equation doesn't make sense, but it's working. This is set up a certain way. It should not work out the way with the result we're getting, but it is. And you're not against it. You're like, that's good. Like, okay, this is working out, which is good. But then you got, I'm just going to go along with it. And again, the moon card comes in again. Like, this doesn't make sense. This does not add up. There's a mystery here. This does not add up. But you're like, I'm going to keep going with it. The bittersweet is like, it's good, but I need to know why. I need to know why because, you know, I don't trust this just continuing on its own without a problem. I need to know the workings of this situation. Okay, we're fine. It's all good. I feel like whoever's pulling the strings or making these decisions, they see you looking. And they know you're looking. They see you looking and they're like, all right, all right. The Aquarius is figuring something out. I could either go towards them and try to get them on my side or let them figure it out on their own and just hope for the best. And they're kind of like, you know what? It's probably better if I go towards the Aquarius and kind of show what's going on here. I have a better chance. There's no guarantees, but I have a better chance of this going well if I just kind of let the Aquarius know what's actually happening. That's the acceptance. And they got a lot more they want to come out of this. So they're like, they're going to figure it out. The Aquarius is obviously going to figure it out. But if I can get them to be my ally, maybe, or at least like where we're going with this, I don't know if they're going to be my ally or just like be okay with it. That's my chance for this to actually go where I want it to go. If I just let... They seem to be very nervous. If you just figure it out on your own, they're like, I don't know what you're going to do with it. I don't know if you're just going to tell everybody or if you're going to bring it down or what you're going to do. So I got to bring it forward. That's the acceptance. I have to bring it forward. So they do. To you, it seems very random. Not in the sense of like, you know, just random, like, why are they, like, random in the sense of like, why now? Because you're making them nervous and you're getting close to the truth. That's why. I don't think you realized how close to the truth you were. It's almost like you've almost figured out the puzzle, but you think you don't realize how close you really are to figuring it out. So they come forward. When this comes in, you like it. When somebody's honest with you and gives you the information that you've been looking for anyway, and they just stop playing games, like, all right, Aquarius, here it is. Here's how it's going. Here's what's happening. Here's the ins and outs of it. Here's why. Here's why. Cool. I knew something wasn't right, and now I know things. Excuse me. The destiny comes in here kind of like, excuse me. Why are we stressed with this? They usually like burps, especially when they come out of nowhere. That's usually like stress or anxiety or something like that. You see where this is going, you want it too. I don't know about this person though. It's kind of like, I don't know if I want to be linked up with this person, but I want this to go there too. Where they're going, I want that to go there. Are they going to stay the course? Well, if I know now, I guess they will because I've decided they will. Okay. It's complicated. I feel like it's complicated. Like, they told me the truth. They let me in on the secret. But it's just kind of like, if I had a choice about the people who were going to be a part of this situation, I wouldn't have chose them. I feel like it's one of those. But you got the King of Cups. Like, I like where this is going. I'm going to keep working that way. I'm going to keep doing that. This is not going to be your best buddy. I just don't feel like it's going to work that way. But you have forgiveness here. And the forgiveness to me, it has more of this like, just because we're getting along now doesn't mean we're going to get along forever. And for right now, we're doing well. It's almost like it may even be for some of you a truce. Kind of like, for now, we can do this. For now, this works. Forgiveness feels to me like, you know, it doesn't feel like I'm bound to this person for the rest of my life. Or I'm tied to this person for the rest of my life. Anything like that. You get a really good outcome. You get the outcome you want. That forgiveness, though, I feel like almost like forgiveness is like after this is done, you may be like, okay, you go your way. I'm going back to where I was. It may be like a temporary thing. Like, all right, we're together for now and we're going to leave it like that. Let's just do that. Great outcome. This person sees, like, they loved working with you once because you were on the same page and you both had the same goal. And they're feeling like this ended, but they could make more come forward with you. The last situation, even though it ended with the Sun card and the Death card is saying it's done, the Justice card is saying they want to work with you again. This may be a good ally that you may not even want. I don't know what to say about that. Like, I feel like when it comes to, like, to allies, this is not somebody you really... I don't know, you just don't jive with them. They're just not your cup of tea. They're just not your cup of tea. And the way they do things, it's kind of like you can work with it, obviously. I just don't know if you really want to. But they're saying this is a good ally and keep this. Keep this around. Just don't burn the bridge, you'll be fine. You don't have to, like, really work on it that much. But, like, you might have, when this Death card comes in, it might not only say the last situation comes to fruition, it was great, but you may have a new bedfellow. It may be just that's how it is. Nothing you have to worry about for now. Just don't burn the bridge. I don't know what that means. Like, because I feel like you might get annoyed and be like, all right, get away from me. Just don't burn the bridge. Take your time. Take your time away from them. Do what you want to do. Just don't burn the bridge. That's what I keep getting. Because they're going to want to work with you again. And this might be a great source of intel for you. Even though they're not your cup of tea, all I keep getting is just don't burn the bridge, because I feel like you might want to get them away from you, and you're like, listen, get out of here. Just when you get away from them, just try not to say get out of here. Just be like, oh, I got something to do, and just go. Just go. Don't burn the bridge. I'm getting don't burn the... You might have the urge to. I don't know what to say about that. I keep feeling it. All they keep saying over and over is don't burn the bridge. Just don't burn the bridge. It will serve you later. Because they might have gotten under your skin or gotten on your nerves a little bit during this process. And it might be like, you know, when the moment comes, you'll be like, well, now I'm going to tell you what I've been thinking. Don't burn the bridge. That's all. I don't think I'm going to get anything else besides that. So I'm going to let that go here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.